Thank you. Thank you very much. Um, so Roland had two rules for doing Shark Bites. The first is you do not talk about Wireshark, which is why this is a Stratoshark talk. Um, the second rule was you all you need to do is have a title slide, and I do not have a title slide. I just have this guy. Um, so what I'm actually talking about this morning is my very first year of nature photography. Um, I've always loved the outdoors, and I've always been the sort of person who can kind of see the bird way back in the bushes or the squirrel up in that branch or whatever else. And I started getting frustrated with the photos I was able to get with my phone. So last year, I got a kind of nice camera, but with a really nice zoom, and just started taking it out to see what I could find. This guy right here is a Steller's jay from the Olympic Peninsula in Washington. Um, that guy was I was like getting ready to go on a hike to hopefully see one of these guys, and he was just in a tree in the parking lot. It was great. I've been lucky to see a lot of really cool stuff, like this nice sparrow. Yeah, this guy was great. Let me get incredibly close to him. Um, and then this nice little Douglas squirrel from again the PNW, the Olympic Peninsula. I kind of found there's this like little hierarchy or kind of categorization I can give from some of the photos I've gotten. Oh, Brewer's Blackbird from South Dakota, just on a random hike and saw this guy. Um, and a purple gallinule from Florida. It was in the Everglades. Um, one category of birds that I found I have a lot of fun taking pictures of and just watching are shorebirds. So this guy's an oyster catcher. This is again the Olympic Peninsula. And if you can look, he's got a little mussel just in his beak about to chow down. Um, Found some great blue herons hunting intently and then flying away later. I found great egrets roosting in the Everglades and kind of stalking through the water. I love the reflections in that shot there. And of course, saying hi. That one's again from the Everglades. Um, and beyond these shorebirds, the kind of fisher birds, I found some birds of prey. This one was oh sorry, that's a cormorant again from the Everglades. The birds of prey I found this is a juvenile red-shouldered hawk that was literally in my backyard. I just heard some cawing, looked up, and saw that guy looking down from a tree. Also got a nice one of an osprey. That was a lot of fun. That was in the Outer Banks in North Carolina. Um, in addition to the birds of prey, I also found some babies. So that's a little baby gosling, little baby goose running through a field of dandelions in Vancouver. Uh, Adorable. That little thing was so cute. Um, some baby deer. It was like a little brother and sister, and they were kind of working their way through some reeds. There's a baby mule deer from Point Reyes in California. And I also saw not a baby, but a juvenile that was just very, very curious. Yep. And some I saw that were not babies, but were just very small, like this eastern phoebe and this tufted titmouse. I want to point out, if you look at this, the phoebe, the little claws, the talons, barely go around that little twig that he's holding on to. Same thing with this one. They don't even go all the way around that little branch. It's adorable. Um, there's apparently this thing, it's a trifecta. So there are three species of bluebird in the US. That's the mountain bluebird. I saw this guy at Badlands National Park in South Dakota. This is the eastern bluebird I saw in Savannah, Georgia. And then I also saw the western bluebird at Point Reyes. So I somehow got that trifecta in my first year of photography, which is wild to think about, but really, really cool. I've also tried my hand at some landscapes. some clouds coming in over the rolling hills of South Dakota. Um, this one was a botanical garden in Seattle, and just the deeper I look at it, the more the colors pop and the more the crazier it is. This has been my lock screen on my phone for about a year now. Um, Also, the misty woods of the Pacific Northwest. This was again Olympic National Park, and I have a whole series featuring my wife Amy. Well, it's my Little Amy series, I call it. So this is Little Amy Big Trees. This is Little Amy Big Canyon. Here is Little Amy Big Lighthouse. And finally, we have Little Amy Big Woods or Big Forest. So that's my fun. And I am out of time. So I will say thank you. And I'll also have this little sparrow here say thank you.